Hello, my name is Alexis Jones, and I'm going to be answering the questions from the first discussion board and using chapter 1 to support some of my answers. The first question is, what makes someone a great teacher and how are the best practices determined? Someone that is a great teacher is going to have that high sense of efficacy. They're going to be very confident in their abilities, and their confidence is going to rub off on their students as well. And the students will be able to trust them more because they're confident in their abilities and they're able to show results. They're going to be able to manage classrooms, regroup students, and manage behaviors. They're going to be able to meet students where they are and adapt their teaching methods to best fit each student in their needs and abilities. The best practices are going to be determined by their effectiveness. And these practices are, of course, going to be based on the needs of the student and how they learn best. How do you evaluate the quality of others' advice about teaching and learning? I'd say the same that I used to explain what a great teacher would look like. It would be someone that has that confidence and is able to show results. Someone that their confidence goes beyond just their words. So they're going to have a classroom that is that maintains discipline and motivates students. They're going to be able to meet their students' different needs and evaluate their students' work, dealing with their parents and they're going to get along with other teachers. They're going to be very involved in the community. These are the kinds of people that you would want to take advice from. What can lead me to conclude that someone's advice is simply a trend or versus a sound educational practice? Like I said, how they run their classroom and how effective it is and how much of it is actually based on research and results. So someone that is practicing some of these teaching models and their classroom is structured in a way that allows for each student to have a positive outcome and supports each student in their needs. What kinds of research findings would convince me to change my practice? I'd say research practices that are based on observation. And I think because of this, over time, if they're able to gather new information, especially like recent information, I think that would make me want to change my practices just to be updated on the times and the most recent observations in classrooms. Because I think that if they are using action research and focusing on specific problems and making careful observations, that this is going to be a very trustworthy way of going about things. So that would make me more confident in following that research.